Have you ever seen one of those logging trucks hurtling down the highway full of logs, ready to turn into timber for someone like me to build your house? Well, I wanted to know, where do those trees come from? What makes this tree special, and why do we use it as a building material here in New Zealand? Let me introduce a brand new series called That Factory Over There. I want to go a layer deeper and look at some of the people and the materials we use here every day in construction New Zealand. In this episode of That Factory Over There, we are exploring the process from tree to truck and everything in between. Coming up, we'll show you the process of planting, pruning, thinning, harvesting, and finally trucking the trees out of the forest to the sawmill. Starting with putting this bad boy in the ground. Let's get into it.
Scott Andrew, I'm Forest Resource Manager for Duke New Zealand and help oversee the establishment and growing of the forest.
So how do we decide that this is the spot to plant this tree? What's the rules of planting trees?
We look at planting 1,000 seedlings per hectare,
Yeah.
and so it gives us a spacing of just over 3 metres square.
This is a Pinus radiata.
It is. We can do different hybrid seeds based on selecting the parents from the selected trees that have the right characteristics that we want for the final products going into the mill.
Isn't it crazy to think that this tiny little thing is going to end up being a piece of 4x2 timber or bigger that we then go and build a house with?
Yeah, so once this is planted, in 30 years time, come back and harvest, this will grow to a tree about 50 to 60 centimetres in diameter and about 40 metres in height. So it's got a lot of growing to do in 30 years.
Amazing. And so how long has that process been going on here in New Zealand? And how long's Pinus radiata been in New Zealand?
Yeah, since the early 1900s. Came from a small bay in northern California called Monterey Bay.
Yeah.
So the original name of radiata pine is Monterey pine.
Yeah. Should we get this one in the ground?
Shall do. Okay.
What's the tips?
All right, 3 cut. So now it's all nicely cultivated.
Yeah.
Push the dirt over and we lift it up so the roots are all pointing down and then nice and firm. Walk away 3 metres for the next one to plant.
Shovel, hand, stem, move on.
Yep.
And that's going to produce a resource we can use in about 32 years.
In 30 years time.
So if you're planting trees right now, just remember that you're doing something special that helps someone like me 30 years away. GPS coordinates, Sam. Let's lock this one in. This is my tree, coming back to chop that down in 30 years. It's actually pretty cool to be here right at the start of that process and think about these tiny little seedlings turn into such a powerhouse for our economy. But it blows my mind. Let's keep looking at the rest of the process. So just over there I planted a tree. Now I'm over here with Cody and his team and I am pruning. There's actually so much that goes into this and I'm having a lot of fun. Let's talk about pruning. What's our job here today?
Today we're just low pruning.
Why are they pruning? Because it helps the tree grow clear timber. Clear timber means no knots, no blemishes, cleaner, straighter, stronger timber. And so today you're notice no chainsaws, where it's all by hand?
Yeah, it's just by loppers.
how many trees would you prune in a normal day?
Be about 160. So what we'll do when we walk up to a tree, we'll look at the quality and the straightness of it. So first we'll just check the top, crown's good, there's no double leader. And then we'll just come in, take it up. We're taking it up to 3.5 meters. So we'll just open it up at the moment so we can get around.
We're aiming for less than 70mm branches, eh?
Yeah.
So this one you use for anything small?
Yeah, just like all these brown bits and little bottom branching right to the dirt. You just use your hands to rub it up the tree. Chuck the ladder up. Clean all these around.
What do you love about being a pruner?
I enjoy being outdoors, eh? Yeah, these are what you call epis, and you just got to clean the green ones all the way to the top.
So that's it, about 3.6 meters.
You want to put this on? You
Yeah,
just wanna hold.
day in the life of a pruner. Oh, there's a bit of weight in that, eh?
Sweet. So you just go in and.
I'm right-handed.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to hold your loppers with this, go like this, bang,
Oh yeah,
Flat up
okay,
against the
okay,
branch.
got it.
bang. Natural.
Watane, I'm gonna beat you. So this is the point where it goes from being a random tree to today we've decided these are the ones that we believe are going to be future 4x2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
So what is the trick to picking a good tree? How do we know what's good and what's not?
That one there's dominant,
Yeah, what makes it dominant?
big, good straight top.
Yeah, I know Watane is big and straight, but what about the tree?
Exactly that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always. Yeah,
It could be some, but
crazy. So from here, we moved to, we let it grow for a couple of years?
yeah, give it maybe 2 years, yeah,
Yeah,
to the next lift.
so that involves an even bigger ladder?
Yep, that's a 3 meter, 3x2 ladder.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
and then last lift?
You get a bigger ladder.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So just ladders and prune every time?
Yep. Keeping the blade flat against the tree.
Oh, I see, because that's the blade. So did I pass the test?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Cheers, man. Well, thanks for the work you do and enabling me to have timber to build a house and the rest of the country.
Oh, good.
It's awesome to see the process.
Thank you.
So I've just come out of the section of the forest, 6-year-old trees. I actually found the pruning real meditative and it's real addictive. You kind of like want to just go around it and make it mint. Next step, once they've been pruned 3 times, they're ready for elimination. Well, not the ones we've pruned, those are the good ones. We've got to eliminate the ones around them. Let's go and look at that. So Troy, you've got 27 people working for you here in the forest. They're all trained in way more than just how to use a chainsaw, right?
Yeah.
We're just talking about this tree that's been picked.
We are culling them.
Yeah, so we've got the prune, that's the one we
Got
want
the
to
prune.
keep. And we've got the follower, that's the one that's stopping this one being the best.
If we can get more growth into that with sunshine, wind, nutrients out of the ground, they're all going to feed through that. At the moment, these ones here are feeding.
True, so they're robbing this one
robbing that
of all the good stuff.
of growth.
So we need to eliminate these
We need to eliminate these.
so that this becomes a nice straight piece of timber
Yep.
for me on site. So he's going to thread it through that gap there.
He's going to thread it through that gap. So this is our 45-degree angle here. This is our safe zone.
Yeah, okay, great. So 45-degree angle, and we're going through that gap there. What's the tightest gap you can get through?
We can get it through some pretty tight gaps.
Yeah.
3 meters apart.
Here I'll put a scarf in the front, and that's the start of my directional flow down that gap there. And then I'll come up 10 centimetres above my scarf, and I've started my back cut, and I've created a hinge wood.
If you cut that too thin and you've got a leaner that's leaning back uphill, that creates for that tree to pop back on you.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's all in the hinge wood cut.
It's in your hinge wood, because now if Lance had it fall back on him, but he had left enough hinge, he can put a wedge in and wedge it back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my sister's son, that's my son-in-law,
Yeah.
that's my cousin,
Yeah,
and everyone in those other guys are my nephews.
yeah.
So I have a lot of people to answer to if any one of them gets hurt.
What do you do when they're not working? What do you do when they've like
What do you mean they're not working?
slept in or?
You know how you pull a matchstick out of a matchbox?
Yeah.
That's how you pull them out of bed. Same way.
You doing this one? Yeah. Should I stand here? How involved is the local iwi with you and vice versa?
Quite involved. I'm the local kaitiaki for the forest for our local hapu.
Tell me real briefly, what is a local kaitiaki?
We're the guardian.
Yo, Pip, tell me all about this chainsaw.
So this is a 500i steel saw. It's a real good saw. 9 safety features on the saw. So you've got your right rear handguard, you've got your trigger lock, and you've got your chain catcher peg, which is a roller peg. So when your chain comes off, it'll hit this and it like protects all this, your gas.
My name's Meta. I'm 23 years old and I'm a thinner for KTM, about 6 years. I think I've been thinning now. Yeah, pretty physical on the body. All different terrain, like
Yeah.
steep terrain, flat ground.
Yeah,
About to cut this tree down.
yeah. Why'd you
Wanna-
pick this one?
It's suppressing a few of these trees, these prune trees.
Blocking the light.
Yeah. I've already assessed the tree, then I'll prepare my work area.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll start to prepare that. I'll use a scarf and a back cut to get this one down.
mean, let's do it.
Yeah, sweet.
Nice to meet you. Keep up the good work. Cheers, man. We're just going to do a quick ute tally. We have 2 Ford Rangers, we've got Hilux, we've got Toyota Land Cruiser, and we've got 1 Mitsubishi Triton. Boom. So I'm here in the Wairapa forest with Tor. So this morning we planted a tree and then we went and saw some 6-year-old trees, some 12-year-old trees. And now we're here in a section of the forest that's what, 30 years old?
Yep, so all of this stuff here is due to be ballen and processed, and it'll be off to the port in a couple of weeks' time. So you can see the bottom of all of those trees is all pruned.
Yeah.
There's no branches on it, so that's all going to be going into our mill.
Yeah, and that's the mint timber.
Yep, for the domestic market, that's our primo product.
And so that would be like go to Mitre 10 and get a piece of clear pine 90 by 20.
Yep.
Cool, and then we move up the tree and now we've got the S grade?
Yes, so the smaller branching, bigger size, that's our S30 log, so it goes into other mills domestically and it gets processed into framing timber.
So that's what I'm going to use to build my house?
Yes.
Can I just cut a piece out now and take it with me?
No.
No.
That there is one of the coolest machines on this earth.
Yeah?
It is just eye-watering, yeah. Lots of horsepower, lots of track power, just tosses logs around like fun. That's the beauty of 220 horsepower. Takes the man away, no danger, no nothing.
So it's all done with that grapple hook?
Yeah, that's the plan, yeah.
How many trees could that pick up in a day?
About 200.
So that cable is run all the way from that digger to that digger?
So there's a big hole up there, there's a big cable hold tower yard up there. Yep.
Oh yeah.
To give you an idea, you're asking about that tower hold. Well, it's actually got a winch on it, and it controls the height of that rope. That digger's remote controlled from the hauler.
Oh, actual.
Yeah.
Cool.
I grab them, cut them, but what I'm doing is I'm grading them as I'm going. If the tree has a bit of a bend in it or whatnot, that can determine what grade it goes into, like it can downgrade it. The same with knot sizes and the size of the tree too. So like, this is my computer that grades all of it, and this is a K grade, so it's quite a small grade.
So this bloke over here on the processing machine, he's 18 years old, you know, he's fresh out of high school, didn't know what to do with his life.
Yeah.
Got a job here and he's currently driving a machine worth $1.2 million.
Crazy.
And this guy here, he's 20, he's loading trucks out, making sure that the entire system's working well. And he's pretty much in charge of this entire area here. Running the trucks as they come in and out. Yep, yeah. This is his place. Yep. This time tomorrow, 90% of that will be gone.
How many trucks is that?
12 trucks for tomorrow.
Give us a 2. Yeah. I really wanted to talk to a truck driver to close this out, so we're just going to go and check this one out. So, Alex and I are off to the port once I get my seatbelt on, obviously.
Yes.
Trucks. So this is a Scania what?
Yes, Scania 540.
Yeah.
Yeah, model 2021.
Favorite truck to drive?
Yes, favorite.
How big's the load on the back right now?
24 in the truck.
Oh, you have a weight?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Weight scale, yeah.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Josh. Have a good day.
Keep up the good work. Yeah, it's been a real fun day. I'm leaving with such a greater appreciation for not only the timber that turns up to site, but these large forest blocks that
where it originated from.
Yeah. Now, as I'm driving up and down the country, seeing these pine forests, there's so much more that goes into it than I ever realised.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And thank you, Liam.
All good.
Liam is the reason I'm here. He pestered me for about 2 years, right? Probably.
Yep.
First time you called.
Absolutely.
He is the greatest version of a sales rep. His philosophy is to educate instead of annoy. I personally have an aversion to sales reps who come on site in the middle of the day when I'm trying to build, and so Liam is the man at getting in at the right time and knowing what to say. Thanks for persisting with this because I've had such a fun day.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
All good.